of Puerto Rican Arts and Culture. By the way, we are the only Puerto Rican museum in the continental U.S. We want to thank Michelle and Melissa Gomez and their team for all the excellent work that they have been doing to produce La Fiesta Patronales. Let's give them a round of applause. It is a wonderfully hot day. And it's only fitting for it to be this way if we are talking about La Fiesta Patronales de Puerto Rico, right? We got to bring that warmth from Puerto Rico here, and you guys have done it. Thank you so much for that. We want to acknowledge our elected officials that are here. Let me start with Senator Omar Aquino. Senator, thank you. Our clerk, Iris Martinez, is here. We have our outgoing, he's held so many positions, but his last position was his alderman of the 26th Ward. We want to thank Roberto Maldonado, Alderman Roberto Maldonado. Let's also welcome the new alderman of the 26th Ward. And I don't know if I'm fit to say her name. I'm going to let you all say it on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Jesse Franklin. Thank you, Alderman. There are some other folks here that I would like to welcome. We have a lot of community leaders, sponsors. We want to thank you all. But I do want to say a few words about a few people. Well, I want to welcome a few people. The president of ASI, Maita Seda, is here with us. Maita. The president of the Puerto Rican Cultural Center, Jose Lopez. The CEO of Humboldt Park Health, Jose Sanchez. And the guy who's always all over the media, you know, Mikey. And let me also thank someone that does a lot of great work with our homeless and a lot of other issues that we have here in the community. Carmen Rance. Carmen. So, welcome to your museum. This is the community's museum, a legacy project that's going to live on way beyond all of us here in this community. But I want to take the opportunity to welcome you and to say, when we're done here, take the time to explore what we have here. We have in that corner an exhibit named Soy Boricua. It's 13 of our female local artists from here from Chicago. Let's take a look at that one. Over in this corner, we have Nostalgia, 20 priceless masterpieces that people have come here from Puerto Rico to see, because even in Puerto Rico, they've only seen these paintings in books and in magazines. Go see Nostalgia, paintings that date back to 1786. And we will give you, the staff will give you a copy of this catalog that is a historical catalog that deals with it. In the main gallery over here, you'll see La Plena Inmortal. A little bit over a month ago, President Biden gave the the Medal of Arts to this person, Antonio Maitolet. See him before he leaves. And then finally, I want you to take a look upstairs to one of our local treasures. This person has worked for an electric company here for 35 years. Most of us didn't even know he could paint. And yet go upstairs. You are going to see one of the best exhibits you will ever see. Paú and Semillas. I also want to thank Miguel Aiba from UIC for being here. Thank you, Vice President. And ahora, I will bring up to you Oh, I know. To get everything rolling the way we're supposed to do it, to sing the Puerto Rican national anthem, we have Amaris Sanchez. Amaris.
Despierta, borinqueño, que hablando la señal. Despierta de ese sueño, que es hora de luchar. Ese llamar patriótico arde tu corazón, de no ser simpático el ruido de cañón. Nosotros queremos la libertad, nuestro machete nos la dará. Vámonos, borinqueño, vámonos ya, que nos espera ansiosa la libertad, la libertad, la libertad, la libertad, la libertad. La tierra de Borinquen, donde he nacido yo, es un jardín florido de mágico primor, un cielo siempre nítido les sirve de dorcel y dan arrullos plácidos las olas a sus pies cuando a sus playas llegó Colón. Exclamó lleno de admiración: esta es la linda tierra que busco yo. Es Borinquen la hija del mar y el sol, 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 del mar y el sol.
Another round of applause for Mari. Let me welcome two other individuals that are here with us today. The new kind of deputy chief of staff for our new mayor, Cristina Pacion Saez, is here with us. Thank you. If you have not been watching the Food Network, this Sunday is the finale of Chow House. And one of those people in the finale of Chow House is with us today, Natalia. Watch it this Sunday, it's the finale. Natalia, thank you. Let me also, at this moment, call to speak briefly is what I understand here. Professor Jose Lopez to talk to us about the parade.
All right, so this Saturday, next Saturday, the 10th of June at 2 o'clock, the 45th, listen to what I said, 45th Puerto Rican People's Day Parade will start on Division and Campbell, on Paseo Boricua. Este año, el sábado 10 de junio, se iniciará el desfile puertorriqueño del pueblo puertorriqueño en la Division y la Campbell, en el Paseo Boricua. Este año cumplimos 45 años y celebramos los 50 años de la Fundación del Centro Cultural Puertorriqueño Juan Antonio Corredjer. Este año se lo dedicamos a 3 personas bien importantes. A Juan González, una leyenda en el mundo del periodismo, fundador de los Young Lords en Nueva York, una persona que es uno de los más importantes escritores sobre la vida de los latinos en los Estados Unidos, un libro muy excelente que verdaderamente trata por qué estas olas de inmigrantes de América Latina, y él titula este libro Harvest of Empire. El que tenga alguna duda de que por qué tenemos un problema de llamado de inmigración, búsquelo en la historia y lo encontrará, comenzando en el 1823, cuando los Estados Unidos declara al mundo que América Latina es su patio en la doctrina de Monroe. Y hasta que los Estados Unidos no deje de tratar América Latina como su patio, van a tener un problema. Y nosotros no creamos ese problema. Así que es bien importante que entiendan eso. Y Juan González lo articula bien. La otra persona que honramos es obviamente a nuestra gran líder Jessie Fuentes, hija de nuestro barrio. Y también a Carmen Martínez, la dueña de Lily's Record, 40 años en el Paseo Boricua. Así que los esperamos todos este sábado a las 2 de la tarde. Gracias.
Thank you, Professor. Just real quick, if you are not from Humboldt Park and want to know what this Puerto Rican community is all about, look up Arrocho and his Puerto Rican tours. He does a fantastic job on that. From the Puerto Rican Bar Association, I want to thank Edwin Reyes for joining us here today. And our next speaker, again, needs no introduction. She has done a phenomenal job throughout her career before becoming an alderman a month ago or a few weeks ago. Alderman Jessie Fuentes.
So I actually want to be able to introduce my predecessor because he left the seat at the aldermanic level to become a full-time father. So there's some duties that require his attention. Please help me welcome my predecessor, great mentor, Alderperson Roberto Maldonado.
Thank you, Jessie, for that very kind introduction. Just a little point as a matter of to straight the record straight. I've been a full-time dad for many years now. Since the sad, too soon passing of my wife 7.5 years ago. And then my second job was to be alderman. So, you know, that I have my priorities very straight. So I am so pleased to be here next to my successor. And it's so, I don't know if this is a coincidence or not. For the very first time, we are under the same roof. We have 3 aldermen, older people that have served the 26th ward for the last, since 1992? You do the math, I don't know. Un montón de años. So, Bill Ocasio, from 1992 through 2009, when I took over, until 2023, and now we have the best older person that will serve our ward, our first female Puerto Rican serving the 26th ward, Jessie Fuentes. I wanted to read to you a
a resolution that we passed a few months ago in City Council about Fiestas Patronales. And so if you indulge me for a few minutes, I would like to read it to you. And that is the only reason I think why they invited me to come to the podium. So it reads, whereas Fiestas Patronales, miren, cállense la boca. Cállense la boca, ¿ok? Como puertorriqueños siempre tenemos que estar hablando. Okay. Whereas Fiestas Patronales Puertorriqueñas de Chicago is the annual cultural festival and carnival celebrated at Humboldt Park in the neighborhood officially designated as Puerto Rico Town. And whereas Fiestas Patronales Puertorriqueñas de Chicago has been celebrated in the month of June since 1982 and is one of Humboldt Park's most anticipated events of the summer. Whereas the Puerto Rican Festival includes the Puerto Rican People's Day Parade held on Division Street on Paseo Boricua and has become a nationally recognized event for Puerto Ricans both in the U.S. mainland and in Puerto Rico. And whereas Paseo Boricua on Division Street plays a prominent role in the history of the cultural and economic development of the Puerto Rican community, and whereas the state of Illinois has officially designated the cultural district on Paseo Boricua from California to Western Avenues on Division Street as Puerto Rico Town, and whereas the city of Chicago has officially designated the Puerto Rican steel flags flanking on Paseo Boricua as a Chicago landmark. Thanks to Billy. And whereas, with the continued cooperation and expertise of the Chicago Park District, the Puerto Rican Festival organizers will ensure that the Puerto Rican community and its traditions are fully represented and recognized. Now, therefore, be it resolved that we, the mayor, and members of the Chicago City Council assembled this 26th day of October 2022, that was about 20 years ago, do hereby recognize the Fiestas Patronales Puertorriqueñas de Chicago as a significant and vital event that celebrates Puerto Rican culture and heritage. So this is an official resolution adopted by the City Council back in October, and all we need to do from our new alderperson is to make sure that they will declare that this is an official event in Humboldt Park every year in perpetuity. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Roberto. While I speak, can I invite all of my elected colleagues up to the stage so that we can take a picture? We have Omar Aquino, Senator Omar Aquino, Senator Cristina Pacioni-Zayas. I see Representative Evadina Delgado here not too long ago. Clerk Iris Martinez. So all elected officials, if you can make your way up. All right. How many of you are proud to be Boricuas in this room? Because I know we all showed up for this press conference, not to hear people talk, but to be proud of the bloodline in our veins. That's right. First, I want to thank Billy Ocasio and Veronica Ocasio for being leaders of this beautiful National Museum of Puerto Rican Arts and Culture, a place where historical memory can be alive, where we could be proud of the arts that we create, and we can make sure that we can continue to tell a story and a history to a community. And it holds a special place in my heart. It holds a special place in several people's hearts because we got married here. Omar Aquino and I got married in this museum, and we will forever be advocates of what it means to make sure that this museum outlives everyone in this room. And so Veronica and Billy, thank you so much for your leadership and your vision here. I also want to thank our Park District leaders, Raquel Maldonado and Jesus Perez, for always being advocates of our festivals. It's easy to be producers of festivals, but it's hard when you don't have partners at the Park District who believe in our ability to celebrate our culture, who we are and where we come from. And it has been because of that partnership that we have been able to continue to do the work. And so I want to thank you for being here today, for being friends, and for a long life relationship. I appreciate you. Give it up for our Park District leadership. I want to also thank San Lucas Church and Carmen Flores Ranch in the building, who is a nonprofit partner to Dynamic Productions for Fiesta Patronales. Without that partnership, we know how difficult it would be to conduct a festival and how expensive it would be. So thank you, Carmen, for your partnership and your relationship to our work. We are going to have such a beautiful week of what it means to celebrate our very Puerto Ricanness and who we are. We have two sisters who have taken on this festival and have created something fantastic out of it. We're not just talking about amazing food vendors or artists or salsa or merengue producers that can come and bless our stage, but we're also talking about spoken word artists. We're talking about people who can build casitas and display how beautiful the island that we come from is. To be able to display the biggest chairs I've ever seen in my life. So also ensuring that we are promoting and advocating chefs in our community and all of the artistry that goes into cooking and how the meals that we create speak to the very history that we come from, the intricacies of what it means to plan such a festival and think of every moment and every experience that we want our residents to encounter in one of the most beautiful parks in the city of Chicago. So please help me give all of the accolades, the smiles, and the applause that the dynamic sisters deserve, Melissa and Michelle Gomez.
Thank you for everybody that came out today. This is a very, very proud and emotional moment for us. And you know, we took this on last year, and you know, a lot of people ask why did you do this? Why are you doing this? You know, it's to preserve. We want to preserve the legacy and the traditions of the Puerto Rican community and our culture. And you know, I remember coming out to this festival, you know, as a kid with my parents and my grandmother. So it's very personal to me as well, this event, and I want to see it to keep going and keep rising and growing.
You're doing a great job.
Well, thank you everyone for coming out and making this celebration everything and more than what we wanted, just to kick off these incredible festivities for next week. It's an honor to be here with all of you. Our team has been tirelessly planning this. We've been, you know, countless hours, and all of our team that's here today, we're so grateful for all of you and all your time and efforts. Thank you so much. It's definitely something that we appreciate, to be able to come together and bring the culture, the food, the music, the art, the fashion. And it's a representation of our Puerto Rican community here in Chicago that we're highlighting, and we're so proud of everybody that's here and makes the festival what it is today. Thank you.
First, I want to say thank you to Billy and Veronica and the museum team here. You guys have been amazing, not just today, but throughout the whole year, and every year you're a great partner with us, and we appreciate everything that you do for us and believing in us, and everyone else that believed in us that we could do this. The Cultural Center too, Jose Lopez, and all the other persons as well. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you all. We'll be just really quick, just a few more minutes. So a big part of the Puerto Rican Festival is celebrating Puerto Rican culture. And a big part of that culture is community. A big part of our culture is support. So I want to make sure that we're supporting the small businesses. You know, entrepreneurs, they give their all, they pour their heart and soul into their business, and they produce things that we could all enjoy. So we want to just recognize the entrepreneurs that are here today. We have in the back, we have Ponce, we have Puros Bediel. They import coffee from Puerto Rico, and they have that coffee beverages that you have here today. So make sure you enjoy the food. They will also be at the festival, so make sure you stop by their booths at the festival. A couple other vendors and organizations supporting us here today. Just gonna list them quickly. The National Museum of Puerto Rican Arts and Culture, the Puerto Rican Cultural Center, Humboldt Health, San Lucas, Sanchez Construction designed all of these things behind me here. Vera Creative did the PR for today. Ivalis Bombera de Corazon, Caribe Project, Mikey O, Humboldt Park IG, Pink Noise, Wintrust Bank. Thank you all. That ends our program for today, so thank you all for coming. Be sure to come out next weekend to the festival. Bring your family, bring your friends, and enjoy some more paella and refreshments. Thank you all.